everybody. I'm John Teller. What's up, everybody? This is the... I just noticed this has a fucking stupid-ass American flag on it. Try that Don and shit. There you go. Look at that. Normally I'm truly gang, but I'm just wanted to get in and out the store. I keep looking up at my monitor. I got a monitor now. This is fun. I got my first offer to be sent some equipment to review, but I'm pretty sure it's a scam. We'll get there. This is Jed Talk, and I don't even know what theme song I'm going to use this time.
If you ain't from my hood, 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 if you ain't from my hood.
Been a little under the weather lately. Probably last couple days, last 4 or 5 days I've been sick. I mean, going to the doctor tomorrow. It was 4th of July weekend, so it's hard to get a doctor's appointment and stuff. And then I've been working on a lot of stuff, and I haven't been working on my own content really that much. I've been doing stuff for other people, working on other projects, really busy. Got a new camera, just dealing with all that. This is basically just an update, Jed Talk. All the White Dirt supporters out there, I just want to talk a little bit about what we got coming up. So I got a BTS. I think I'm going to do it as a Jed Talk as well. I've been working on a video for Phosphine, a song called Croesus. We've been talking about doing the video for Croesus for a 1.5 years now, and we finally got around to doing it. I got my buddies John Teller and Turkey Tom to help me out with Phosphine's video, and those guys are Evan Sent. We all been having a really good time. We've been making some content together as a group, and it's been a lot of fun lately, really working with those guys. Phosphine's video Croesus, we did a couple different shoots. We did some black screen work. We did a walk around downtown, around by the levee, and really had some people looking at us, asking us what's it all about. Hopefully we got some new YouTube subscribers just from that shoot. And then lastly, where John Teller and Turk Tom helped out with us, was this crazy shoot we did in my backyard, in my courtyard, where there was some blood involved, and even a gimbal on a string. Phosphine himself has been experimenting with some Photoshop animation. It's really coming out cool, and the ending product to it is going to be amazing. It's going to be unlike anything we've ever done before. So if you guys want to see the video, please go tag Phosphine right now and go tell him, hurry the fuck up with the animation so we can get the show on the road. Other important stuff that's been I've been helping and working on. In America right now, in the past probably month, a lot of stuff's been going on. I completely put my own personal content on hold to go help an organization of people called BR for the People here in my hometown, Baton Rouge. And there were protests going on here in Baton Rouge. I went out there to be a part, to be a body, not a voice, and just to document what was happening. Everything we saw that was happening was amazing. There was no violence or anything of that nature going on in Baton Rouge. And I decided to take the footage I have of the protests and combine that with people that the organizers, one, Baton Rouge for the People. I sat down with them in the City Hall building here in Baton Rouge. They had access to the City Hall building in Baton Rouge. They were in communication with the mayor of Baton Rouge, Sharon Weston Broome. They put on an incredible Juneteenth event. I sat down with a couple of members of them as well. A friend of John Teller's who I got to meet named Chaz. So he sat down with me as well. I drove out to his house in Gonzales, Louisiana. And he let me into his home, and we sat down, did some sit-down interviews. So far, everything looks great. And I dropped the trailer for it on social media, not on YouTube yet. I should probably drop the trailer on YouTube. I put my buddy Marcel P. Black's Cry Freedom to the trailer. And I'm going to fit that in the documentary somewhere. I've always thought that was the song of uprising and protest and standing up for yourself in Baton Rouge for sure. That trailer's gotten a great response. It's been a lot of fun to make, actually. Protesting is never really that fun to me. I mean, it shouldn't be fun, but it's something I firmly believe in, and it's all Black Lives Matter for me. Like I said, I put Marcel's song in the trailer, but in the meantime, about a month ago now, I helped film a music video, Black Fists and Gang Signs for Marcel P. Black, and that video has been out. It's been doing really good. His new project, Angry Black Raps, is actually doing really well. From what it looks like, he's gotten good reception from it, and he was shipping out physicals today as I saw it. It was a pleasure to film the video for him. He said it was probably his second favorite video he's ever done, probably second to Cry Freedom, which I think is his best video as well. I get Marcel's style. I've always have, artistically and personally, and it was a long time coming for us to work together, and it's a pleasure, and I'm sure we'll work together again. Another fun thing that has been a long time coming is my brother, Turkey Tom, one of our best friends from whenever we were teenagers and younger, middle school days, Phosphine, and John Teller, all sat down, and now they're doing a segment, what we've called the Sicky Poo Show. The Sicky Poo Show is just going to be all nerd shit. I pretty much let them sit together. We'll have guests from time to time. There's really no structure to it, but it's mainly nerd shit. I hope to collab with other people. By the time this drops, I'm sure the first episode of the Sicky Poo Show will be out. It's Monday night right now, the 6th. Tomorrow, Sicky Poo Show drops only on White Dirt TV. My mom gave me my mom had found some toys from the 90s from when I was younger, a whole box of them. We went over to John Teller's house, and I didn't tell them what was in the box. They knew it was going to be toys and stuff, but I just let them open the box and let them go at it. Turned out to be over an hour of footage. It turned out great. So far, I've edited all the unboxing part. After the fact, we decided to film some solo parts. There will be a McDonald's Power Ranger toys part, and then there will be a Karate Fighters part. I mean, those guys have knowledge beyond anyone I've met in my life about nerd shit, and I can't wait. They look like a bunch of kids playing through that toy box. So, and then another thing I want to get to is I'm going to start filming more Yeet or Neats. That was always a big segment I wanted to get to. The first one was great. I just really haven't had time to get to more of them. I'm asking everybody that follows me and that wants to see Yeet or Neat to give me suggestions. Give me suggestions of what topics you'd like to see me do Yeet or Neat. If you don't understand Yeet or Neat, if you haven't seen the first episode, the premise is just yes or no, basically. Throw a topic out there, I'll do some light research on it, and then I'll tell you what I think about it. And I would like you want a reaction from it. You want some people to say, yeah, that's awesome. And you want other people to come in the comments and say, nah, that thing sucks. Someone said they wanted to hear my take on deathmatch wrestling. And another person wanted to hear my take on the comeback of mullets, which I thought mullets had already come and gone, but apparently they've come back again. I don't know, it's not up to me. It's up to the people that want to hear the Yeet or Neat. Lately, another big development in my life, I was able to purchase a cinema camera recently. I did a lot of research, and I was able to get my hands on a Zcam E2, the M4 model. Zcam is a company that's about 3 years old out of China, and it's essentially a mom and pop cinema camera company. It's amazing. I'm in the Facebook group on it, and any question I have gets answered in about 5 to 10 minutes. There's really not that much disturbing. Pretty much it's just a bunch of people trying to help each other out in the group, and one of the craziest parts is Ken Sun, the founder and CEO of Zcam, aka Zcam, is free. He checks every post. He frequents the Facebook group, and he'll talk to you. He'll email you, and even the technical designer, I want to say his name is Jason. He'll design you and he'll make you a custom-made cord that ports things to your Zcam. There's constantly firmware updates. As far as I know, the Zcam E2 is the only non-flagship camera on the market that can shoot 120 frames at 4K. DSLR cameras and mirrorless cameras can't go further than 60 frames per second at 4K. So for that camera to be able to shoot 120 at 4K it's groundbreaking, it's revolutionary. And for you to not have to spend, $7 grand to 15 grand on the camera. I'm gonna do a full Zcam video whenever I get to shoot more on it, but I'm waiting on a couple things for my rig. I just don't have the processing power right now to handle the Zcam files. When my mid-2012 MacBook Pro came out, there was no such thing as an H.265 codec. Up until now, I've used H.264 codecs. H.265 is just some completely new stuff altogether. I need a machine with a T2 chip in it and lots of other things that can help, but as of now, I'm having to transcode everything that I shoot on a Zcam. So I'm really just going to limit it right now only to music videos and shorter stuff, or multicam. I'm pleased with the Zcam so far, but I'm doing a lot of research. I'm seeing a lot of stuff on it. I got a lot to learn. Since we have a cinema camera now, that's going to help us a lot with our shows, essentially our TV shows. I shot a while back, I shot a test shoot for my drama, if you will, my TV show, my YouTube show, Dumb Shit. It's pretty much it's a biopic about the scene here in Baton Rouge. I'm gonna have local artists mainly be the actors in the series. Pretty much it'll be like The Wire of Baton Rouge meets Crash. I don't want to get too much into that right now. I'll maybe have some a trailer for that on the horizon, but that's really not, we're in the screenplay phase of that right now. Also, Mad God, that's been, a huge macro thing for us. That's been something we've been thinking about. We've storyboarded episode 3 for it, and we're in the screenplay phase and casting phase of that as well. There's going to be some set design that's going to take maybe some carpentry work from one of our buddies, James Blanchard. Traverse out of Lafayette. So we're working on that as well as White Dirt Shorts, which is another thing that I haven't talked about much yet. We've done some test shooting for a short, which will be basically 12-minute segments. It'll be like Black Mirror. It'll be just a different thing, completely different thing every time. And we're gonna try to mix it up and stay fun with that. And that's gonna be a way that we experiment and we're able to showcase, test out different actors and actresses, showcase different music and all kind of stuff like that. Basically, that's all I have coming in the near future. There's lots of music videos coming and stuff like that. A lot of DJ Jed the Sloth videos coming as soon as I can get to feeling better, and we're going to do all that in a safe manner. I'll close on this. If you haven't yet, I'll put a thing right here. I'll do this as the video fades out. I've never really shot a video for the ending cards, but if you can, click this link right here, man. This will be tagging along with John Tiller, and just click this link, man. This is a fun show we just started, episode 1 right here. See ya!